Hello all, welcome back to EduMoon tutorial series. I am Guru Renuka, instructor for Elements of Electrical Engineering. In this lecture video, we are going to study the speed control method of DC motors, that is for DC series motors. We are going to discuss the flux control method and armature control method for DC series motor. So the speed control of DC series motors, okay, like the shunt motors, it also has two methods, the flux control method and the armature control method. So but the armature control method is mostly used in DC series motors. Okay, first we'll learn about the flux control method. So in this method, the flux is produced by the series motor is varied and hence the speed. So the variation of flux can be achieved in certain ways. We are going to discuss three ways, that is by field diverters, then armature diverter and then tap field control. Okay, first one, the field diverters. Here in this method, a variable resistance called the field diverter is connected in parallel with the series field winding. If you see here, see the diverter is the field diverter is connected in parallel with the series field winding. Okay, so the main purpose, what's the purpose of this is, its effect is to shunt some portion of the line current from series field winding, that is weakening the field and increasing the speed, since speed is inversely proportional to the flux, and then the lowest speed obtainable is corresponding to the zero current in diverter. So the lowest speed obtainable is the normal speed of motor, and then it provides speed above the normal speed, and hence this field diverters are used, and the series field diverter method is often employed in traction work. Okay, and then the second one, it is the armature diverter. You can see the connection here. Here this in order to obtain speeds below the normal speed, a variable resistance called the armature diverter is connected in parallel with the armature. Here the field diverter is connected in parallel with series field winding. Here armature diverter is connected in parallel with the armature. Okay, then the diverter shunts some of the line current, thus reducing the armature current. So now for a given load, what happens for a given load, if IA, this armature current is decreased, flux must increase, right? And as this torque is directly proportional to flux IA. Okay, and so as flux is increasing, motor speed decreases because speed is inversely proportional to flux. So by adjusting this armature diverter, any speed lower than the normal speed can be obtained. Okay, now the third one, that is the tapped field control. You can see the connection here. Here what happens is, in this method, the flux is reduced and hence speed is increased, right? Flux is reduced, speed is increased, and this flux is reduced by decreasing the number of turns of the series field winding, right? Yeah, so the switch S can short circuit any part of the field winding. See, this switch S can short circuit any part of the field winding and thus decreasing the flux and increasing the speed. Okay, so when there are full turns of the field winding, motor runs at normal speed, but when the field turns are cut out, speed higher than normal speed can be achieved. Okay, this is about flux control method, and there are three types, that is field diverters, armature diverters and tapped field control. Okay, now the armature resistance control method for the DC series motor. You can see the connection here. So in this method, what happens is, a variable resistance is directly connected in series with the supply to the complete motor circuit. You see here? Yes. So due to this, it reduces the voltage across armature. As voltage across armature is reduced, speed falls, right? So by changing the value of this variable resistance, any speed below the normal speed can be obtained. But the disadvantage is, it has poor speed regulation, but this has no significance. Okay, so this is about the armature resistance control. So in this lecture video, we have finished the speed control of DC series motor, that is we have discussed both flux control method and the armature control method too. Thank you.